welcome back to my channel Maths Classes by Joyita. Today I am going to start a new chapter, that is straight lines, from the class 11 NCERT Maths. It is chapter number 10. This is chapter number 10 in NCERT. Okay. So in the straight line, first thing we need to learn slope of line. And before going to slope of line, you need to know what is the inclination of line. Yeah, inclination of angle. Okay. So here I am drawing the coordinate systems. We have learned the coordinate systems. How can we plot points and all. You can check my previous videos on coordinate geometry. So here this is the straight line, any line. Okay, it's making angle with positive x-axis. This is the positive x-axis. This is negative x-axis, positive y and negative y-axis. Okay, so it's making angle with positive x-axis, two angles, two supplementary angles. Okay, so this is theta. This is measured by anti-clockwise direction, and this one is 180 degree minus theta. See, it's in clockwise direction. From the negative side, it's measuring. So we will take only the angle which is making with positive x-axis on anti-clockwise direction. Okay. So here our theta is angle of inclination, or inclination angle also we can say. Okay. So slope means what? If we will take tangent on this angle. Okay. Tangent means the trigonometry wala tangent. Okay. So tan theta, this is called slope of line. This can give name as aim also. And the slope of line also known as gradient of line. Gradient and slope both are same. So this is called gradient also. Here I will tell how to find the slope in two different ways. This is the one way whenever angle will be provided. Okay, we'll get the slope from here. Another one will be when only the coordinates are there. 2 points and their coordinates are given. So that formula will be, I will tell the formula and after that I will prove. Okay. So here this is any line. We can take any 2 points on this straight line. So I am taking here 1 point, here 1 point. A, B. Okay. This one is x1, y1. This one is x2, y2. Slope for this is m equals to difference of y coordinate by difference of x coordinates. So y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So we are having two formulas. Whenever our coordinates will be provided, we need to use this formula. Okay. And whenever angle of inclination will be provided, we need to use this formula. So if we will take any example, here I will show this proof. So before going to that proof, I will take one example. Suppose theta equal to 60 degree provided. Any line which is making angle 60 degree with positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. So here theta is 60 degree. Our slope will be tan 60 degree. That is root 3. Right? This will be our answer, that this is the slope of the straight line. Sometimes this angle is provided in exam. Okay. This angle will be provided means, here suppose this angle is given as 30 degree. Okay. But we are taking which angle? This one. We can find that angle. That is 180 minus of 30. So this angle will become 150 degree. So our slope will be m equals to tan 150 degree. Okay. 150 means what? Tan 180 minus 30 degree. We know this basic trigonometry. 180 minus 30 degree. This is in second quadrant. Tan is negative. Minus tan 30 degree. This value is minus 1 upon root 3. So be careful in exam. If this angle will be provided, you need to do the 180 minus of that angle. Okay. If we will take the slope for this, it will be the wrong. Okay. So next we will see the proof for this.
True.
Okay. Now we will see the proof for when slope of a line when coordinates of any 2 points on the line are given. That formula I have told just now. And here for this, before going to prove, we need to understand that what should we prove here. Means what are the things we need to do here. So here one straight line is there. Here will be two cases. One is when inclination of angle is acute angle, and when that is obtuse angle. Okay. So for the acute angle, this one is theta. So this also will become theta. Okay. And we have the coordinates P and Q. This is P point, this is Q point. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. So here, see, this one is X1 and this one is X2. This whole thing is Y2 and this one is Y1. Okay. So we know our slope is m equals to tan theta. So here we'll consider this triangle, this one, MPQ. M equal to tan theta value will be perpendicular upon base, that is MQ upon MP. Okay. So MQ divided by MP. So we know this MQ, this whole thing QR minus this one PS we can say, or MR we can say, QR minus MR. QR is Y2 and MR is Y1. So here Y2 minus Y1. Similarly here PM, yeah, MP, that is parallel with ASR and it is forming one square kind thing. So both the opposite sides will be equal. If it will be rectangle, then also no issue. So opposite sides will be equal, so that our MP is equal to ASR. And we know from here ASR will be OR minus OS. OR is X2, OS is X1. So here X2 minus X1. So we got our formula. Here it's proof for acute angle. Now we'll see for obtuse angle. Obtuse angle means this angle is provided, that is theta. So this one will be 180 minus theta. This one also will be 180 minus theta. From our transversal and parallel lines properties, we can say. So again we'll consider triangle MPQ. So here slope equals to M equals to tan of 180 minus theta. Okay. So that is equal to what? This MQ upon MP. I will write it down. So here M equals to tan of 180 minus theta. This is equals to MQ upon MP again. And we know tan 180 minus theta is minus tan theta. Okay. So MQ. This one is what? This whole thing MQ. This is Y2 minus Y1. Same way. And MP. This is this straight line. So X1 minus X2. Okay. So we can take common out minus from this denominator. This will become minus of X2 minus X1. Okay. Both sides minus will get cancelled. So from here tan theta equal to Y2 minus Y1 upon X2 minus X1. So for both, for acute and obtuse, both angles, our slope is Y2 minus Y1 upon X2 minus X1. Okay, now we'll see some questions. Okay, now see some questions based on the second formula. Suppose here one point is there, AB, 3, minus 2, minus 1, 4. We need to find the slope. So here slope equals to Y2 minus Y1, minus 2, minus 4. upon 3 minus of minus 1. So minus 6 upon 4 minus 3 by 2. Okay, this will become our slope. Again, if you will take another for example like this, suppose here 6 comma 8, here 3 comma 7. So slope m equals to 8 minus 7 by 6 minus 3, 1 upon 3. So the most important thing is you need to remember this m equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 and m equals to tan theta. These two formulas are very important. Okay. Now we will see few cases when two lines will be parallel. What will be the slope? Suppose these two lines are parallel. So here inclination is alpha and beta. Okay. So we know that basically this inclination will not be this side, sorry, because with the positive x-axis we are making. This one is alpha, this one is beta. Okay. So for the parallel lines we know that alpha inclinations are equal. So alpha equals to beta. As theta, inclinations are in between 0 to 180 degree, so we can operate tan both sides. So that will be tan alpha equal to tan beta. So if the slope of this one is m1 and m2, then here m1 is equals to m2. So when two lines are parallel, condition is slope condition will be m1 and m1 is m1 and m2 are equal. This is the if and only if condition. If m1 and m2 are equal, we can say tan alpha equal to tan beta and then alpha equals to beta. Same thing, whenever any two lines will be perpendicular, what will be the condition for that? Suppose here L1, L2, this is alpha, this one is beta. Okay. So here beta equals to alpha plus 90 degree. Okay. So tan beta operating tan both sides, this slope is m1, this slope is m2. Tan of 90 plus alpha, this is equal to minus cot alpha, that means minus 1 upon tan alpha. So here m2 equal to minus 1 upon m1. So m1 m2 equal to minus 1. Okay. So these will be the conditions when two lines are perpendicular. So if we summarize, what are the things you have to learn today? First is this one. Second is when two lines parallel, then slopes are equal. m1 is equal to m2. When perpendicular, m1 m2 equals to minus 1. So these three things are really important. Based on these three things, there will be so many questions. We'll see the questions in the next class. Okay. So till then, watch my previous videos also. I have made videos on basic coordinate geometry, continuity, and that is going on, and set theory as well. So please watch this video, and regarding these videos, if you have any doubt or any questions or any suggestions, you can write over comment in comment sections. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. And there will be my social media handles in my description box. Kindly join my Facebook page and Telegram channel as well. And please follow my Instagram as well. Thank you so much.